Two teams of YouTubers are about to play some of Team Fortress 2's most cursed maps, filled with lava, trains, and flying ragdoll heavies. Twitch viewers' donations would shrink players, force them into bumper carts, or even spawn marasmus. This is TFConnect's 2021 Grand Finals. If you come to enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe.
Anyway, it looks like they're actually playing, and they're actually like gonna try to fight and stuff like that. Like, these people are actually playing the game. Let's see how that's gonna go. Nobody has died to a map hazard just yet. Don't worry, they still have a bit of time before the point gets unlocked. Glowing is also gonna be cleaned up, so that's 2 kills for the Americans here. If they want to be able to continue this on, yeah, JPEG is gonna pick up another kill there as well. Versity gets killed by Bong, and Strife, who is actually playing medic. All right. Managed to kill somebody. There goes the first one. Let's go. 2 little kills. Wink and Proct basically trade with the lava lake. Beautiful.
But this is exactly what I expect him to do. Get a soldier, sit on the high ground, just shoot down at the point. And Bonk is doing exactly that. He's lost his brain today. He's just decided, you know what, you perish. Oh, never mind, he's fallen in the pit. But we got bumper cars. The arrows flying all over the place. Now we're going to see a lot of people die.
Yep, I've already seen 2 people drive off into the lava lake. Probably not intentionally. Oh no, the lava's rising. I don't think they noticed. Oh, nope, they definitely did too late.
Okay.
That's 4 people.
Oh, they're in bumper cars trying to leave spawn.
Yeah, I can imagine that that's impossible.
They're trying so hard to get out of spawn, but they can't quite do it. Looks like, yeah, as you mentioned, the point's still ticking down in the red team's favor here, as the blue team unable to get to it due to rising lava circumstances. So there we go, recapturing red team's favor, and now the lava is going to rise again.
Yeah, but it looks like nobody's in harm's way this time. They've all remembered and expect that that would happen. With Chloe on the sniper on the back lines, that's a very good way of picking off some of these people. Even if you're now pressured back to your spawn, as JPEG is just like kind of chasing you down, and you're probably going to die, let's be honest. Like, I appreciate you putting up a fight. Nice try. Little people, let's go.
Micro and tiny mercenaries, my favorite thing. Oh my god, bye Proct,
He's gone.
Shot across the map and craters, incredible. Looks like we've got now low gravity on the server and tiny mercenaries at the same time, so Bonk is in the sky, and it looks like, oh, what the hell?
The volcano is erupting.
It's erupting lols. Oh, it's
I mean, it's in the name.
Oh, okay.
It's LOLcano, right?
It's LOLcano.
That's the,
yeah,
get it?
I just
got it, it's funny.
Okay.
Anyway, only 2 more rounds of that, at least. So I hope you like taking warm baths if you're playing in the server right now, because it's going to be going on for a little bit longer. I guess Proct baiting back Marasmus was enough for his team to still cap out the point anyway. Now there's bumper cars as well, and it's just utter chaos. I mean, they're not going to be able to cap the point, let alone half the server won't even be able to leave the spawn, probably. They're still getting killed by Marasmus, by the way. They can't even fight back! They just have to run away! Solar's team putting up one hell of a fight, considering they don't even have a medic. They must disrespect Zapti so much that they literally don't even want to run a medic of their own. They're just gonna keep killing Zapti, and then there's no disadvantage at all. Solar's team is struggling right now. Look, they're getting frags occasionally, and they're getting good frags. I mean, obviously they're not running a medic, which is a very questionable choice, but I guess they're just having fun, considering, you know, it's for charity at the end of the day and all that.
It's just for charity. That's losers talk, Sonny. Losers talk. You want to win this game? The red team really have this in the back. They've got so much more healing than the blue team. I mean, they haven't really abused the high ground all that much on the blue team as much as the red team have. They've really been using this cliff with their soldiers, just shooting down at the point, making sure that the blue team can't get on it. So they have got some strategy down for this map so far. And like I said, with the explosive classes, Solarlight can't even stand on it. They're dual spamming the point with soldiers. And I see a counter jump from Bonk as well on his cliff, and he's going to continue to do the same thing, just shoot rockets down, and there's nothing they can do. There's too much damage.
And it's working out so well for them. I mean, Joe tries to get into the point there, but he's not going to be able to either. And actually, Proct dies protecting the point. Nobody can get to it because the lava's up, and that's time.
Looks like the next map is TrainSawLaser. Have you got any strategies that you're going to bring to the table in this map?
Yeah, cower, fear, any other synonyms. Just, you know, be very, very terrified.
Everything is up to what the train god decides to do, and the train god giveth and he taketh away. Looks like Zapti is going to be the first casualty of the match as he walks straight into a saw blade. He's going to be a very crucial pick for the enemy team here. Like, the red team, they're doing a great job with that pick as well. They managed to pick up Freddy and Proct and JPEG as well. They lose Wink, but man, there's people walking into saws everywhere. And, oh, Versity is behind. He's jumping to try and market garden somebody. He does not manage to meet OrangeGlazer, and instead 3 people get run over by trains.
I just saw Zapti get absolutely chewed by a train, like just straight through him. Jesus.
Do you think a single Uber charge will be popped in this game? Because I think the average time that any player is alive right now is probably less than 20 seconds, and there is no way a medic is going to build an Uber in that time.
I think no is the answer. I don't think Zapti's going to survive long enough. He's going to die again. He's on the closest we've got. Oh no, he's still alive. The closest we've got so far is 50%. He's halfway there.
I think people always forget that there's a train that drops down on the control point. Okay, they finally realized that that happens when like the train rain happens, so they didn't get killed by it. Solar's team caps off the point, and there's the train rain. Wink, I beg of you, please. Nope. Nope. He died again.
Can Zapti get the Zuba? 75%. On the point. Getting hit by pipes. Down to a smidge. No,
nope,
he's dead.
He's dead. But let's see how much they can hang on to this point for, because if Solar's team wants to pick up a single round today, this is where to start. I'm pretty sure he just charged his medic into the saw blade. Did I see that right? That
yes.
just happened?
Yeah, you saw that.
Oh my god. That's why you don't use the quick fix, kids.
Oh god, Zapti, please don't walk into the saw blade. He very nearly he's walked himself into that saw blade 4 times now. I'd like to see it again. But looks like this point is about to go capped, and 5 seconds remaining on the clock. I don't think a single blue player other than Strife is going to be able to get to it in time. He's desperately trying to stand up, and the train rain comes in, but he dukes it in again. On the point here, he's going to defend it, but the team comes in, they crush everyone, and that's going to be overtime here. Joe, the lone survivor, desperately trying to get to it, shooting rockets, but can't quite make that time.
We'll see how this goes in the second round, guys. I should have looked at the end of the round how many sacrifices there were made, because there's a counter on the map that keeps track of how many people died to map hazards. Strife is the first casualty of this
That's 2, 3.
This round. There's a couple more. Yep. Okay, people are dying. You love to see it. There's a couple of people dying
5,
to saw blades.
6. There's 12 players on the server, and half of them have already died to map hazards.
It's truly incredible. I don't know how it keeps happening. I mean, JPEG is trying his best to not die, but also fight this here. And Wink actually got a quick fix charge Uber to use.
Wow,
incredible.
I don't think that counts. I think that's cheating. It builds faster.
That is kind of cheating. Never mind. He's gonna die to a train. There you go.
Okay.
See, I knew that was gonna happen anyway.
Yeah,
so
that's karma.
got
for
punished.
Getting an Uber.
Judge,
Oh,
how dare you.
Zapti's on 95%. Can he do it?
Will he? Oh, he's not gonna get killed by a blue player.
Will he use the Uber? That's another question.
I mean, he's in a precarious position because now that they've capped the point, there's gonna be a train rain, and if he's not aware of his surroundings, oh, he could have died there. Yeah, they're just trading back and forth here, but Zapti still has that Uber in tow. As long as he doesn't walk into the saw blade behind him, he might have a chance to actually use it, and he does. So that's gonna be JPEG taking the chariot forward, pushing people into saw blades, and they're just fragging everybody. I mean, Joe's the only player left here. He's not even gonna try to really contest with it. He's just fine with maybe spamming some rockets and then probably getting killed in here. Oh my god, just mulched by Bonk and Orange. Jesus.
Absolutely torn apart, but Strife is in! Oh my god, Strife destroys 2. OrangeGlazer and JPEG going down here. Currently 25 people on the counter there as well, Cerny. Dying to 26 now, dying to map hazards. We've also got JPEG and Strife having a fight on the back, and Strife is actually going to lose this one, and they're going to be able to get connected back up with Zapti and make their way over to the point. They do have better respawners, so they should be able to retake this point just by flooding it.
Did you just see that air shot Orange got on Wink?
No.
That was a beautiful shot, in case we didn't notice yet.
Hell
so they're going to be flying all over the place because explosions do funny stuff when you are tight.
Ready in behind. Running into the point, he's got that atomizer in hand. He's going to be blocking that point for a second. And he's just going to retreat around the laser.
I mean, they haven't capped it off yet. He's doing a great job denying that cap time before finally getting killed by Joe, who then proceeds to immediately die to a saw blade. And then the train rain comes down and kills everybody on the point. Truly beautiful timing. You love to see it.
That much to talk about as the train rain comes down. It's going to kill anyone this time. It does claim 2 and 3 people.
And both of them were the medics for both teams, but looks like the American team is going to wipe. And that means Solar's team has yet another opportunity here to retake the point and have an opportunity to actually win the round. Oh, well, the train rain might have a say with that. Yep, there goes Versity. Alright, that's gonna be the first casualty of that, but they have this point on lockdown, and they got Strife on the heavy here, and as long as he doesn't get knocked into a map hazard, he'll probably be laying down quite a lot of pain. Never mind, they're tiny again. Now hit scan sucks, and explosions are great. There you go! Solar's team takes a round. And that was a grand total of 81 to 84 kills. I watched the counter all the way to the end there.
Another round, but we've still got Tiny Mercenaries active, so it's going to be causing a little bit of nuisance all the way back there. Lots of damage towards this point here. Players dying all over the place. There's several map hazards, and now looks like the red team have managed to somehow get point control, but the blue team have more players available to them, being a medic and controller demo who dies to a sword blade.
I mean, Joe just managed to like slip behind as well and got a beautiful med pick onto the combo in general. They've left their medic as the only player left to really capture here, as Versity is, well, dead now. They kept the point, and you know what that means. Yep, people are looking up already. They're trying to dodge. Bonk and Freddy are gonna pass away to Sauce, and I'm pretty sure Orange walked into a map hazard as well, so. Yeah, that's a Pyro-Medic combo now. Coming up on your medic, who's trying desperately to not die, as you've capped the point. Wink finally dies, but Proct gets killed by a train.
I like how Mercy went to fight him and a train just kills him. It's fine, like, whatever, dude. Anyway, it looks like the red team now back on the point. They're going to be capping this one out as well. And Zapti has 90% Uber. Will he get a second Uber?
You have to see about that, because... Oh, well, they didn't... Okay, didn't die to the trains. That's surprising. Versity slips in behind and lands on top of the saw blade. You see that just barely happen from Solar's POV there. Quite a nice view to actually have for that. And, well... Nice try. We'll get him next time. They're still kind of struggling to hang on to the point. I mean, blue team is desperately trying to get an Uber here. Wink is pretty close, and this is a good opportunity for them. If they manage to keep their medic alive, they can try to use this Uber to take the point. Zapti isn't close yet. If they use this quickly and maybe utilize it effectively, Versity is jumping in again as well. Almost lands on top of the Met with a Market Gardener, actually. Just barely doesn't. Now both teams have an Uber. Zapti's dangerously low. He's actually going to force his Uber off into JPEG here. They're going to respond with the own Uber out of the side of the blue team. They are in the combustion chamber. They just barely get out of that room because that's a dangerous place to be. Zapti dies as soon as the Uber fades, and JPEG is the only player left here with Orange. Freddy's there to meet them as well. There's a train claiming some lives. And the point isn't going to stay in blue control for very long, as Tiny Mercs are active once again.
Once again, Tiny Mercs. So we're going to see some people start flying all over the place. Versity gets absolutely shredded by Freddy as well. On this point, oh, we got an actual reflect there onto a soldier who gets pinged into the skybox. And Joe manages to just survive on a smidge of HP.
I mean, explosives classes are the way to go when everybody's tiny. You can just fly around. Joe is trying to bomb. Solar gets knocked into the meat grinder. In case you didn't know, there's a meat grinder on this map as well. It's kind of off to the side, so people don't really, die to it that frequently, but it's funny when they do. Either way, that meat grinder barely saw any action as the round is about to end, and that's 60 kills in the round for the train god, or just in general. A lot of sacrifices were made.
Is the entire map made of meat?
Like, yeah, I think they're starting to play. Wow, holy.
What are we doing entertaining the masses?
Look at some wonderful King of the Hill NippleTwister as these teams make their way to try and win it all. Winner takes all, and certainly right now, Solar's team is absolutely dominating as they kill literally... Well, everybody but Freddy, who is walked behind with the Huntsman. It looks like he's gonna opt for the headshot as he gets chased down by 3 people and killed. But, now that the point has been capped, I think that unlocks, like, everything. And this is where we're gonna start seeing utter, indescribable chaos unfolding as Proct gets a Market Garden onto Strife.
Standing on the point does seem to be death and destruction. Oh, it's coming! JPEG's gonna get squished!
They won't be able to cap, will they?
Sacrifice yourself for
his best. Nope, he couldn't do it. Proct is gonna get turned into mincemeat. He is now a puddle of blood. JPEG might be able to cap off the point before the hammer comes down again and then gets crushed immediately. But hey, at least he got the point for his team, which is pretty good because the timers are 5 minutes on this map, by the way. So you're gonna have to sit through this for longer than usual.
Oh no! OrangeGlazer, no! Oh, it's so violent, Sony. It's just so brutal when it comes. Oh no!
Oh
it's
no!
2 more.
All I'm seeing in the kill feed is people dying to map hazards. Like, that's literally all I'm seeing. I don't know, like, there's the heavies on the move. You hear them just getting a ton of kills. At some point, I think they go into spawn. Also, yeah, the point moves, by the way, right now. The point is moving. The
and
point
they're still able to capture it.
It has escaped its normal position, which is actually good considering you don't want to be there anyway with the angry hammer slamming down on top of you. But it is now in front of the red team's spawn. That should make defending pretty easy. That being said, Bonk is the only player left alive, and he's certainly scared of people using spells. By the way, yeah, there's Halloween spells as well. So, like, if this wasn't already chaotic enough, you're gonna see people, like, throwing around pumpkins and bats and like using Uber.
Everyone's just having such a horrible, horrible time on this point. But it looks like the red team are going to be able to capture it in the end. It's stopped moving. It's now stationary. But the heavy's coming in. What the red team. What?
Yep, those heavies just come in. Look, it's a great opportunity yet again for Solar's team to retake here. I mean, Freddy's the only player alive. He's gonna try to bowl a sentry outside of spawn. Nope, okay, well, there goes the point cap. I guess that's one way to wipe an entire team.
The heavies just come in and kill everyone.
JPEG is going to try to capture this moving point, which is obviously proving to be quite difficult, as it is on the run. Joe is just riding it. He's just enjoying life. Yeah, exactly. Yo, Proct actually dodged the hammer. He's still inside the mouth.
Oh, you did it. Oh, that's legend. Okay, Versity didn't do it.
Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some, I guess. Oh, there goes Solar. I don't know what happened. I don't know how he died, but he died somehow.
Anyway, the heavies are now back out and at large. We're about to see some people get absolutely minced by them. There we go. He's running through on the point. Ugh.
Oh,
danger!
Bonk tried to be smart there and stood on top of the fence for a second, but he dropped down too soon and still got killed by the heavies anyway. The point is on the loose again. They're trying their best to get back control of it. Apparently if multiple people stand on it, it just doesn't move at all. Because, you know how moving platforms are in TF2, they kind of don't work. Oh, well, there's a heavy. He claims yet another life in terms of wing.
They are unavoidable. They're so brutal. Oh, but goodbye, Freddy.
EU has this point on lockdown right now, man.
Yeah, the mini sentry's doing it. It just appears to be the most solid strategy anyone has come up with so far. Strife has this on lock. JPEG is going to get also mulched by a mini sentry.
I would honestly be surprised if the server doesn't crash. And how much abuse can it handle?
How much can a single map take? Looks like the red team have managed to find the point, although they are getting launched away from it by the gigantic head. And the heavies, coming down.
Yeah.
Is he going to come down? Map hazard again?
Do they Oh boy. Bonk is on top of the hammer, and he gets flung into the pyramid as the hammer comes up. It looks like the point is still going to be in control of Solar's team, and as the overtime fades away and a few more people die to the heavies, it's going to be crunch time if the American team actually wants to take the point. That's some good spell usage right there. Zapty with a quick 3k. With that meteor spell. They might have a good chance at retaking the point here. That being said, there's no map hazards on the loose right now either, so if Zapty can't protect the point here, which he's doing a good job at considering there's a tiny catwalk and a big death pit right below them, that's the point getting flipped, and that's the round.
In the nick of time as well, 1-0.
And we're gonna have to sit through at least 10 more minutes of this. I'm glad they made this a best of 3. I'm not even getting paid. I can tell you, I can barely follow what's happening, but there's a Marasmus. Holy crap, someone actually did it. This is going to be madness.
Now, once again, the red team is getting bullied. No, where's the point even? Oh, there it is. Proct's managed to find the point.
I've lost track of it. Oh, there it is. It's in front of red spawn. Okay, well, that's easy for them.
Okay, so managed to get some people on top of it. And they capture it as well, so now they're actually going to get some map time down. Holy god.
And in all of that, I think I just saw Proct get an absolutely insane headshot with a classic. I guess that is also a weapon that just revels in chaos, because clearly it's working well for him right now. He's just getting all the kills with it that he's hoping for. He's on a 3-kill streak with the frickin' classic. A meme gun.
I think you can run anything on this map and it'll probably work, because everything's going to die to map hazards anyway. I mean, who's even got the most okay, JPEG.
Well, anyway, the point is currently stuck in front of red spawn because there's 4 people standing on it, and you know how moving platforms are. Never mind, they're gonna get knocked off by bats. That's a great use of that spell, actually. Oh, there they are. There they are, capping the point. Are they gonna do it? Yo, well, they did get the point back again. Let's see how long that stays in their position as the point moves back to its rightful place, which means whoever stands on there might be in a dangerous position. The hammer is currently not in play. It sure will be in a second, I can probably tell you that much.
Looks like they have now opted to get a medic on the blue team, so Strife is going to be building up that vaccinator. I don't know how much it's really going to do. I think the vaccinator is probably the best one you can have, since 25% is about the maximum you're ever going to reach.
Yeah, that, and if you happen to actually fight anybody, they're likely to not be using multiple types of damage. There goes Strife, knocked into the pit as the rest of the server gets slammed by the hammer.
The heavies are coming. I see a lot of people in that tunnel. We're going to die! Oh, God.
That's an awful situation to be in.
Brutality right there is what that is.
And it looks to be quite a close match yet again. What a surprise when everybody's dead all the time.
I don't know how you can make this even competitive.
Adversity standing in the mouth again. It looks like he found the sweet spot to be in.
He did. Oh!
Well, not that time. He's gonna get hit out of the air like a baseball.
He got air shot by the head.
And the point is on the loose yet again. I don't think it has stayed in the middle for longer than 20 seconds. Probably even less. Freddy's gonna try to make a play for the point here. He's gonna get focused down though. Bonk is the only red player on the field, and if he wants to save this round for his team, well, he's certainly not doing a good job right now, as Proct is gonna be the next one down the line. He doesn't even want to contest the point. He's just going off to do his own thing. JPEG is gonna meet up with Zapti on the pointer, who's gonna get killed by Versity, and I believe this could be a round, especially as the heavies come in and just kill literally everybody on the point.
Oh my god. GG
Finally!
is called
Freedom!